Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 190 of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. This question was sent by Neil. He writes, "Hello Vidas, I'm trying to learn this fabulous piece, but finding the ornamentation a challenge. Can you advise on correct fingering and ornamentation?" He encloses the link to the collection of Henry Purcell pieces on Petrucci Music Library website, and he's playing the Voluntary that is on page 64. So we're looking at the page 64 right now, and it appears it has a lot of various ornaments, graces as they call, right?
Yes,
Ausra?
that's true.
So what should Neil do for starters?
Well, if I would be in a situation like he is and would have a piece where I could not understand some of the ornamentations, I would look at the beginning of that collection because it gives all the rules for graces.
Not only for graces, right? They also explain. It's a big preface, right? With notes, with dedication to Her Royal Highness the Princess of Denmark, right? That Purcell did, and also the scale or the gamut, right? The pictures from original score, example of time or length of notes. Again, you mentioned rules for graces, and then fingering, right? He writes fingering too. So there is also a lot to be learned from preface like this and from introduction.
I know it's amazing, how many details Purcell gives for his performers.
Exactly. We could discuss a little bit the types of graces, right?
Yes.
The first grace that is marked with two lines above the note.
Yes.
Note stem, right? It's horizontally or a little bit diagonally. It's called a shake. And if the shake is written on the note B, like in an example, then it should be performed CB, 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 CB in 30-second
So
notes.
from the upper note, it's like like trill.
Yes, upper note trill, like French trill,
Yes,
like Bach trill too.
sure.
And then another type of grace is marked like a normal mordent, like a curly line, right? And actually it has to be played from below. If it's on the note B, then it has to be played A, B, A, B.
And that's different from Bach's, from French, ornamentation, but it's more probably similar to Italian.
French has this type of ornamentation,
but we mark it differently.
Exactly. Then there is a shake with two diagonal lines above the note stem, but also like a slash, backslash sign on a computer that we have, and it's like a plate with repeated C and then CB CB again. C CB CB. This first C is long, like a 8-note long, and then the rest of them are 30 seconds.
Yes.
Then there is a shake probably, but with one diagonal line above B, so that is played from below AB. A is 16 note and B is dotted 8 note. Right?
So this is some sort of appoggiaturas version.
Exactly. English had their own version of everything.
Yes.
Backfall, they call it. And the previous one was a forefall. And now B note with with an opposite appoggiatura, right? Opposite diagonal line, like a falling. So you have to play it like CB, not AB, but from above.
Yes. So all of those, tiny differences, but that are very important in performing such music.
Hey, look, there is another one like a turn.
Yes.
Turn, and it's played from the main note, not
yes.
upper note. If it's written on the note B, so you have to play it
from B.
B, C, B, A, B in 30-second notes. Right, and then there is mark, which is like a shake with two diagonal lines, but also like a parenthesis, right? Like a slur, actually, like a slur from above the note, and they have to be played C B C B A sharp B in 30-second notes. It's strange, right, Osha?
Very strange.
What else? Oh, you have sometimes two interval B and D. So then it's like passing notes.
Yes.
B, C, D. French, they have tierce coulé, exact sign too for this. If you have a chord and a slur before those notes, it means you have to play arpeggio, right?
Yes.
But no, it's not a very simple arpeggio, it's very intricate. What do you understand here, Osha?
What I understand from this marking that you can need to hold that lower note all the time while arpeggiating the upper notes.
So then you would need to start with the lower note, then skip one note, and
Yes.
then play the third note, fourth note, and lastly the second note of the chord in order to play this arpeggio. And then they indicate how various clefs are notated: bass clef,
Tenor clef,
treble clef, and of course they have how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 6 lines in the stave. Oh, good luck with that, Neil. I think you'll love it. Then, of course, we could discuss a little bit the fingering, right? Because Neil was asking about the fingering too. You see, at the end of this example, Purcell writes the scale up and down with both hands. So what do you see here?
Well, he uses position fingering and lots of pair fingering too.
And the strong finger is 3 in the right hand, obviously. So you play 3 4 3 4 3 4 3 4
Yes.
in ascending line with the right hand, and 3 2 3 2 3 2 in descending. And in the left hand, what do you do?
And it's interesting because he uses also a strong finger in the left hand, the 3 as well. Can you see that?
Left hand.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense for me, the left hand.
I know, it looks sort of...
Weird. I'm talking ascending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4.
I know, it's like all written backwards, I don't know.
It's like the right hand, actually.
I know.
It's all mixed up. Maybe he meant downwards, this fingering.
I know, that's what I thought. That it should be not ADEF, but AB.
Wouldn't you
AG.
love to see Purcell's hand? How many fingers did he have?
Maybe he played like this, no?
Yes, backwards.
I know.
I think you could play 3-2, 3-2, 3-2 with the left hand, ascending, and then descending 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. That would be easier, right?
Yes.
So, guys, always consult the preface, if there is one.
I know, but with this preface and with that fingering of the left hand, you can, damage your left hand.
And then always consult your mind.
That's true.
That sometimes has a better explanation.
You have to sort things out always for yourself.
Excellent. So, but that's a fun collection, actually. A lot of beautiful suites and variations and voluntaries that Purcell wrote.
Yes, it might be very handy for church musician when you need, short episodes for your service.
And some of them are hymn related, right? We found one
yes.
old 100 hymn. But obviously they are more virginal type of music, like harpsichord.
That's true, but let's say if you have, for example, service in a chapel, as we, for example, had at Grace Lutheran Church on Saturday.
Without
nights.
the pedals.
Yes, without the pedals, when it's a perfect collection.
Exactly, doesn't hurt to play it. The more variety, the better, actually. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. This was Vidas.
And Ausra.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.